and Information Committee and a member of Parliament for the Impriso constituency. Davis, good evening. Thank you very much for your time.
Good evening, Sammy. I hope you're doing well.
Well, thank you. Thanks for asking. Is resignation not too harsh to ask of a minister over this matter, because at least he's gotten some nice package for Ghanaians who use DSTV?
I like the way you put it, nice package. But you see, at the heart of service, at the heart of public service, there's integrity. I mean, exhibiting that level of honesty. I mean, you cannot repackage a promotional activity of DSTV and sell to Ghanaians and want us to believe that it's a novelty, something that has not happened in this country. And that is what Sam George did. I mean, we are not saying that the package that DSTV is offering is not good. I've been a DSTV subscriber in the last 5 years. I enjoy periodic upgrades. I mean, they tell me move from compact to compact plus and you're going to enjoy some services, move from compact plus to premium, you're going to enjoy these services. So we thought that the acclaimed press conference, the noise that he made, he was going to present to Ghanaians some price reductions. But it was a repackaged DSTV promotional activities. And if you listen to the press conference of the minister, clearly you could see that he was engaged in some level of deceit. And that is why we believe that if he believes in the honesty, the very yardstick, the very thing that he judged people with, he ought to do the needful and resign as a minister. Reduction in prices is what Ghanaians called for. Reduction in prices is what he presented to the DSTV people, and he's come back with a promotional activity. So now, probably maybe Sam George wants a better job. He wants the president to disappoint him, and maybe DSTV or MultiChoice appoints him as their promotional manager. That we can accept. And so he should honorably resign as minister responsible for communication and go and work as a DSTV promotional manager. That we can accept. But you see, at the heart of his submissions, his delivery, is the display of arrogance, gross incompetence, and no value for the democracy or the values that this country has held on for a very long time. And that is a challenge. I mean, you're a young minister. We expect that you come to the table with some sincerity, you come with the table with some truthfulness, you come with the table with that zeal. I mean, nobody is saying that DSTV should listen to us in Nigeria. It was a concerted effort. I mean, the civil society had their role, Parliament had their role, the media had their role, the government had their role. I mean, and that is how come Nigeria was able to get the whole system to reduce their prices. So it is not the responsibility of Sam George or the Ministry of Communication to get us that reduction. But you see, if you express any contrary opinion from what he thinks that you hate him because he is Sam George. For Christ's sake, you are occupying a public office, a public service, an office you need to serve with all humility. But this level of arrogance is unprecedented. And to top it all, how can you be arrogant and incompetent? These two words, arrogant and incompetence.
I find it difficult. Hold on, Mr. Paul. I find it difficult when you marry the two, arrogance and incompetence in Wobby, because I know people who have said that since the announcement by the minister, they went to, downgrade it. They got the same package as announced by the minister. And so, as he announced it, it's working. And so, where is the incompetence coming in here?
It's not an announcement. It's not an announcement of the minister. We all saw what the minister did. What the minister did, and the press conference from DSTV, and the frequently asked questions from DSTV, says that what they are engaged in are promotional material.
And DSTV, hold on, Mr. Bog, and DSTV came back with another statement apologizing for the FNAQ, which was all over the place. They came back to apologize with a new statement.
DSTV wants the minister, in account we call something that the minister tickled himself and he sat in his room, probably maybe surrounded by his family, and was laughing, thought that he had achieved something. But the DSTV, they have played the minister. So yes, we can understand. I mean, if you want the real facts, go to DSTV MultiChoice's website. You see what they have posted there. There's a PDF, and I can share with you, Sammy. that clearly indicates that what has happened is a promotional material from the 1st of October to December 2025. So it is clearly a promotional material. And the minister just lodged on it, displayed incompetence, laced with arrogance, and he thought that Ghanaians should clap for him. That, for us, is our worry. You don't deceive the public by displaying your arrogance. That is the problem. And it comes back to say that anybody who is criticized because he is Sam George. Please, that public office is not a Sam George business.
But I don't think it's right for the minister to be fighting for consumers. At least he's fighting for the Ghanaian consumer.
I mean, we are all fighting for consumers, but we ought to be sincere. Today, I go to town, want to fight for the people of Mpraiso, that we want reduction in the sale of Banku in Mpraiso. I go to the Banku seller, negotiate with the Banku seller, says that I'm unable to reduce the price of Banku, but what I can do is that I'm going to add some pepper, more pepper to the package. I now come back and go and sit on radio and announce to the people of Mpraiso that, hey, please hear me. I've been able to achieve a reduction because you'll be getting more pepper for the Banku that you are buying. For me, this is incompetence. This is deceit, and that is why we think that that young man is not fit for purpose.
And you think the president should sack him?
Well, if the president really wants to deliver, especially in the communications ministry, I mean, it's been there for like 9 months. Nothing, virtually nothing. All it does is to talk, just blah, 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 make noise in this country with nothing. There's nothing to hold. I mean, if you're a minister of communication, look at with the value that you want to give to Ghanaians. Look at what is happening in the merger of AT and Telecel. When a company has come and is providing $150 million to inject in a company that is near dead, and you say that you want to go and merge so that what? You reduce the competition in the system and virtually monopolize the system. It's much of incompetence. It's much of a minister who is not even responsible and who is not ready to listen to the good people of this country. And that one, for us in the minority, we will not allow. I mean, forget our numbers. But this level of arrogance and incompetence is something that we do not want to see at the helm of governance in this country.
And if this is not done, what would the minority members on the committee do?
We are hoping that the president listens to us. If the president really cares about his government, if the president really wants to deliver in the digital space, I think the president ought to listen to what the minority is saying.
Davis, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Sammy.
Davis Opoku-Ansah is a member of parliament for the Mpraiso constituency and also a member of the Communications and Information Committee.